I'm sure a lot of people already are familiar with the National Heavy Boxing League. I'm sure you're familiar with certain other YouTubers who have participated in this league as well. But just very recently, I was actually fortunate enough to be in one of these matches against spikeymikey. Now obviously, this event has already finished. However, for all those out there who weren't able to participate in the Twitch livestream, I will be presenting to you my perspective on the entire thing itself. So here we go.
spikeymikey, Skyman, MediExcalibur, and Ace, the Ocarina Maker. All four of these people will have their matches against their respective peers. Who will win? Well, you just have to stick around and find out. spikeymikey has a record in the NHBL. He's one win to 0 losses, so he's got a perfect record to maintain tonight. Spikey's going up against MediExcalibur today, and both of them, God, look at their ping. What do you reckon? Do you reckon there's going to be a little bit of a sort of? Do you reckon Medi's going to be like, oh, I'm going to get a Spikey. Spikey has a record now. Do you reckon that's going to be a factor? Just Spikey's just out for blood because Spikey has a record here.
I feel Medi could take out that title, make it a 1-1 even.
Now, I know we shouldn't do this, but let's bring up the subscriber numbers. So,
I reckon it does not matter, and it's all up to skills.
Caster predictions quickly. Medi and Spikey and Medi. Who you got?
Spikey.
Spikey. And main event. Who have you got?
Skyman.
Ace.
Oh. Down to the ring.
Down to the ring. Let's go down to the ring. Let's go. Go. So the first match we have is, of course, our primary sort of first time. And I'm going to do something unprecedented here, Dan. But first, we're going to see if these two will stop staring at each other maniacally, menacingly, constantly. And we're going to do these warm-ups, which should begin real soon. As soon as both boxers go to their corners and they are ready. And we're ready to go. So we're going to do, I think, 3 warm-up rounds. And I'm actually going to do something a little bit unorthodox today. I'm going to analyze their warm-ups. Because we have nothing to say. We have literally no notes. We have no facts we can state. We have no nothing. So as these warm-ups start, I'm going to analyze them real quick, along with Dan. So, Dan, what can you see?
Circles.
Circles. Quite a lot of circles.
spikeymikey is getting good initial hits and playing very aggressively.
Yeah.
Watching Medi for backsteps or patterns in his movement, and then spikeymikey's able to pick up some easy hits.
I'm unsure where MediExcalibur is from, but I know Spikey's from Britain.
Medi, if you would like to answer. Oh, from Australia, okay.
Australia. So Medi's Australia. Wow, they're both literally connecting from the other side of the planet to this server.
I feel I'm slow, and I'm connecting from New York.
I'm connecting from Great Britain. I feel Spikey's pain because we are currently based in Los Angeles. So
yes.
It is quite a ways away from our usual Chicago servers, and definitely a long way away from our London server. So this is the first time I've even really seen this. So,
and just to make note, spikeymikey's Killing Gloves of Boxing has reached a new rank, unremarkable.
Congratulations! Congratulations! I assume there's one more practice round going on, so one more warm up, and then we'll get started on our official match. So let's have a look. So yeah, I guess Medi's kind of more taking ring aggression, maybe. A little bit more.
Trying to.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe the thing is screwy. With that, our warm-ups are now complete, and holy crap, it's down to Sibby for the introductions and our rule briefing. Take it away.
It's great to have you both here, and nice to meet both of you. Yeah, I guess we'll get down to the basic rules. So first off, we got no crouching or jumping during a round. You have to keep your gloves out at all times during an active round. You can't taunt. You can't leave the ring. You also can't leave your corner until the bell is rung. That's
winners of each match walks away with 5 keys. That's a big prize.
That would make a really good unboxing video. When you hear the bell, you may begin.
Very formally done there. Round number 1. And Medi coming in with the immediate aggression, missing the punch there, and Spikey matching him perfectly with each and every punch. And Spikey picking up that with Medi just flailing wildly into the wind on that last punch.
Medi was able to understand the format Spikey was using during the warm-ups and turn that into his advantage.
I mean, Spiky did get whittled down to one punch away, so
They were trading very well.
They were trading very well. Round number 2, and it's 1-0 to Spiky Mikey. And Spiky using a lot of movement, and they're just trading, whiffing the air every time. And they're both missing some punches, but Mikey's getting off some decent now. Mikey with the dominant ring advantage. And that's Spiky picking up 2, and it's 2-0 in favor of the British man.
Medi tried to play more defensively, and it was working in the beginning, but it eventually created a trap that Spiky Mikey was able to trap him in the corner.
That'll leave him no room to breathe, and it's 2-0, so Medi's going to have to pull a finger out in the next round or two, or maybe several. Round number 3. Both of them adopting a very passive thing. Medi coming out with a little bit more aggression than usual, and Spiky staying reserved in the corner. And Medi just... Wow. That was... I don't know if Medi was even swinging there, or maybe the ping was literally eating up mouse clicks or something. But what happened there, Dan?
I do not know.
That was strange, because I didn't see any movement from those fists. I didn't see anything. Round number 4, and Medi has got a mountain to climb. Medi coming in with the aggression and misses another punch and lands another one, but Spiky lands one in due time. Those arms, long arms, and he picks up the kill.
Medi tried to play more aggressive, but Spiky Mikey's got the dodges down pat. He's got the strafing figured out.
It's as if Mikey has done this before.
Yeah.
Real min gameplay, says Spogo in the chat. Honestly, it did look like a long arm. Well, we'll have to see. Well, this is a situation for Medi, shall we say. Assuming it's 4-0, it's round number 5, and Spiky comes charging out of the gate, changing up strategies on this fly. But Medi seems to have a number, but it doesn't matter. He just misses these punches time and time again, and Spiky is on match point, about to sweep.
Medi had the right idea, was starting very defensive, letting Spiky pull up into his corner, but he just was not able to capitalize when Spiky Mikey was going sideways.
That might be a take notes on that, Medi. Sideways. It is now the match point. And Spiky and Medi dancing around the ring, and that's just a punch in for Mikey. Mikey laying in these punches pretty thick and thin, but oh! It appears the weapon was switched at some point, I think. So we're gonna have to get a call on that. Because I saw a weapon switch.
Mm-hmm.
Guys.
Keep going? Well, we might as well restart around now. Maybe. Oh. What's the official call? So, Sibby.
The round is supposed to continue.
The round is supposed to continue?
That's what the rulebook says.
I mean, that is what the rulebook says. I'm sorry I stopped you guys. So I guess that's one round for MediExcalibur.
Yeah.
I guess. I think.
But to put things in perspective, I did see Spike, I think when Spiky got the third punch in, he switched to the minigun.
I saw that too. A point to MediExcalibur, so it's 5-1. Round number 7, and Spiky is 5-1 up. This is a mountain to climb, and immediately Medi just being pinned up against these ropes, and this looks like game, set, and match, and it is Spiky Mikey with a 2-0 record in the NHBL. What a match.
I'm here with Spiky Mikey, the winner of that match. Spiky, you looked fairly dominant out there, very controlled. What was the tactic going out there tonight? I'm gonna head over to MediExcalibur2012. Medi, it was a tough fight tonight. You gave it 110%. I know that. How you feeling?
Well, I wasn't really expecting... Oh, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Alright, just checking, because I actually couldn't hear Mikey at all. I'm guessing it was team chat or something like that. I wasn't really expecting to come here to win. So I suppose anyone here that was betting for me to win, I'm sorry you lost your unusual. But in the terms of me, I don't know, I just came here to have fun, and, you know, I wasn't really expecting to win, so, I don't know, all's well that ends well, I guess.
How'd you feel about competing tonight? Your first match in the NHBL. What was the feeling of heading into tonight? Obviously, in a server based in California, and you're based in Australia. just like myself. So ping is always going to be again sus unless the fight actually takes place in Australia. But did you feel like that was a problem tonight, or?
I guess it's because this is obviously not the first time I've joined American servers, and I find it's never something you can really get used to in the terms of when you input and what the server does. I guess it was just a challenge more or less, and obviously we're playing in this server because to make it fair for the both of us, so where we're both located. I guess it's just something you just had to adapt to, which was perfectly fine. It's best to be fair for both of us than for one to have the upper advantage.
Of course. Well, that's completely understandable. Thank you. Thank you so much for competing tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Spiky Mikey, and MediExcalibur. Great fight, guys.
Thank you very, very much, Clay. So, what a match, what a time. Spiky Mikey proving that Britain is the most superior country. No, I'm joking. Spiky Mikey winning out over MediExcalibur in a bit of a sort of dominant show of force. But there you are, and now it's main event time. But first, a word from our sponsors tonight.